There is a voice that doesn't use words. Listen to that as your personal self breaks open. Taste the silence in the oil of a nut. That sweet joy is the reason why we bother with walnut-rattling words at all. Hear the ecstatic dumbness inside poetry and discourses on mystery. For one day, try not speaking. Be silent. Let him talk, without alphabet or tongue. Oh heart, I've told you 50 times. Don't fish for words. Step on this hook. You have spent your whole life with elegant speeches. For some time, you should walk alone in the gardens of silence. To utter words concerning him is to shut the window through which he reveals himself. The very act of expression is the concealment of him. O words, when I give you up, then I will reach the shade of the Sultan with the sun of knowledge. A guide has entered this life in silence. His message is only heard in silence. Take a sip of his precious wine and lose yourself. Go with him beyond words. Every thought is buried in your heart. He will reveal them one by one in silence. To see the moon that cannot be seen, turn your eyes inward and look at yourself in silence. In this world and the next, don't talk about this and that. Let him show you everything shining as one in silence. Be silent. If you are silent, I will talk for you. If he stays silent, keeps his mouth closed, I will be his speaker, his translator. I am so loaded with this tumult that I can hardly talk. I'll stop. In fact, it's impossible to explain all the thoughts in my heart with words. Be silent. Listen. New news is coming from the garden with the birds. An arrow has come flying from the land of absence. Be silent. Say the meaning without the alphabet if you can. Say it without words so the heart can take over the conversation. You have spent the day talking. Night has come. Be silent now, because the one who quits talking will reach the eternal words. You'll never free yourself from all your troubles by talking too much in all the wrong places. Try hard. Stay silent, so you can stay away from all the problems of I and you. Don't talk about proof, because our evidence and proof are in the land of silence. They appear in that world. Soul is like the falcon. When it hears the drumbeat, it flies toward the Sultan. It is enough. Be silent, because a curtain of words is putting a fence around you. Keep thine eye always paired with his face. Do not stir up the dust by way of discussion and argument, because the star will be hidden by that dust. The eye is better than the stumbling tongue. Be silent in order that he may speak, whose innermost garment is divine inspiration, which settles the dust and does not stir up trouble. This has nothing to do with clever figuring. It has to do with service to God. Quit talking about it. You're like a poet who listens for the arrangement of the rhymes and not to what's being said. I am thinking of rhymes, and my sweetheart says to me, "Do not think of anything except vision of me." Sit at ease, my rhyme meditating friend. In my presence you are rhymed with felicity. What are words that you should think of them? What are words? Thorns in the hedge of the vineyard. I will throw word and sound and speech into confusion, that without these three I may converse with you. That word which I kept hidden from Adam, I will speak to you, O you who are the consciousness of the world. I will tell you that word which I did not communicate to Abraham, and that love which Gabriel does not know. That word of which the Messiah breathed not a word from God, from jealousy did not even utter without ma. What is ma in language? Positive and negative. I am not positive. I am selfless and negated. I found true individuality in non-individuality. Therefore, I wove my individuality into non-individuality. Enough. Don't say more than that. Be silent, so the soul's nightingale will fly to the mountain and give a sermon.